So, Chinese airlines are protesting a plan from the Trump administration to bar their U.S. flights from flying over Russia. Now, the Department of Transportation says these quicker routes put American carriers at a disadvantage since they are currently banned, that is, the U.S. airlines, from flying over Russia. Now, United Airlines in particular is pushing to extend this ban to Hong Kong-based carriers as well, and that includes Cathay Pacific. I want you to take a look at this flight on Wednesday from Hong Kong to New York. And it clearly, as you can see here, went through Russian airspace. You can see it there. It went through Russian. Actually, apparently, this is not working, but you can see in Russia. Ah, there it goes, a little delayed. Richard, if you're listening, that is nельзя in Russian, forbidden. Instead, apparently, you explain this to me now, because I've looked at these routes at times, and it can add an hour or two. Apparently, you've got to go in this direction now, potentially, across the Atlantic.
And so the interesting part about it is it looks as if it's longer when you put it on the map like that, because of the way the map is constructed. But actually it's shorter because it's taking the Great Circle route as opposed to having to go the long way round. And that's been a feature for some time. What happens is the aircraft, for example, United New York to Hong Kong, can actually do it, but it's no longer economic at those sort of extra levels, which is why British Airways dropped Beijing to London. It was no longer economic. You look, for example, at Shanghai across to New York. That one, Shanghai to New York, if you look at the non-US carriers, they go over the top again. It's the only and quickest way to do it. It's not economic to do it the other way. Even Beijing to Los Angeles will skirt over the eastern part of Russia, and that is economic. To go the long way around most certainly is not. It's one of the big issues that they're talking about airlines here. It's why many airlines are not thinking of opening up, for example, US routes at the moment. Now, the chief executive of Thai Airways, who I met earlier in the day, says he wants to compete with the major Gulf carriers. I spoke to Chai Emsari here in Bangkok. He's been at his country's flag carrier for decades, but the CEO for the last 2.5 years. He's seen it through bankruptcies and more. Now, back on the stock market, debt restructured, looking to expand the fleet, and Chai told me his country gives it a unique advantage.
What is the strength of Thailand and Thai Airways? We have 77 population in Bangkok, which will be our base volume. Connecting passenger or the hub will be the additional revenue that we can produce. That means we can fill up aircraft with both target passenger, direct point-to-point and also connecting passenger.
So what happens on those routes?
Yeah.
Where, let's say, for example, a lot of the new aircraft, the 787s, the 350s, the 321 Neos, they're very fuel efficient.
Yeah.
So suddenly you can run Doha, Phuket, Dubai, Chiang Mai. You can actually bypass your hub.
I did the same thing that they did. Dubai, Phuket, Dubai, Chiang Mai, that's a direct traffic. In the other hand, Dubai market they don't have a local market. They don't have a home market. Why don't Thai Airways cannot compete? Same one stop.
They're bigger, they have more aircraft, they can kill you on capacity and they can kill you on price.
But we have a better cost control. We will be the low cost carrier, but we will be the full service airline.
Do you still enjoy it?
Yeah. I always amazing when I walk, especially underneath the aircraft.
Yeah.
That how we can imagine that this 300-ton machine can fly up to the air.
This is your 777s, which you're going to refit.
Yep.
I assume single suite with a door.
Yep.
Everybody's doing that.
Yes, we retrofit 14 of them.
Yeah.
Starting in the mid of 27.
Right.
Which, less than 2 years from now.
So the key is to get it done as fast as possible.
Yes. But this aircraft also, we cannot do it all at the same time.
Right. Now, what you're planning to do here
Yeah.
in the front of it.
Yeah. So the first front row
Yes.
will be the business class
Yeah.
plus, which we not name it yet. That what will be. But the difference is the first row will be the more leg room, longer, bigger, and a bigger screen.
So this is
that's a choice for the passenger.
One of the questions that asked is you've been at this airline for a long time.
Yeah, 40 years.
That's a plus.
Yep.
It means you know everything about it. But it's also a minus
Yep.
because you were part of the senior management
Yep.
that made all the mistakes.
Yep.
So why are you the right person now to suddenly see the light of the new way forward?
I actually am not the, I can say I'm the part of the company, but I'm not the part of the senior management at that time.
So do you feel,
Yeah.
since you were CFO before and you were, do you feel like a man unleashed, a man free, who
Yeah.
can now do all the things that you saw and you would say in the coffee room, why the hell aren't we doing this?
This
We should
is
be-
my
so-
chance. This is my chance. This is our chance to do it because I see it true for 40 years, especially during the past 15 years in the past, even worse. Then we think this is our chance. Not only myself, my team also. We go through those difficult times. Then the past 4 years, this is a chance that we have a freedom to run our own company by ourselves. No interfering from the outside. That's why we can bring it back today.
The CEO of Thai Airways, this is my chance, is his call.